Welcome back to our YouTube channel, Roblox Timetable. In today's video, we will find out the games which supports VR in Roblox. But before we begin, I would like you to hit that red subscribe button so that you never miss out on any of our videos. So without further ado, let's get into the video. Roblox is filled with fun minigames and modes created by players for players. Some of the best games are supported by both flat screen and VR formats. There are so many games to choose from that it can be hard to pick which one might fit your preferences. Luckily, the players have spoken and have rated some games above the rest. All of these have been played thousands of times by plenty of people. That testing means that they provide hours of enjoyment for their players. You won't want to miss your chance to play these games with your friends in the world of virtual reality. VR just gets bigger and bigger on Roblox, including built-in support for the Oculus Quest and Oculus Quest 2. You just need to enable VR in-game and you're ready to play. Here are the Roblox games that support VR. SVR, Simulated Virtual Reality. This game, like some others in the VR section of Roblox, gives you the experience of playing in VR even if you don't own a VR headset. You can still pick things up, throw them around, and complete silly activities. There are other games that try to emulate the VR experience, like VR Hands No VR. They're not quite the same as wearing a headset yourself, but can still be quite fun. Vibe VR. Vibe VR is another fun game with loads of different activities to play with a headset, including table tennis, wrestling with other players, and a full-on dartboard. It's not the most popular Roblox game out there, but there are always around 30 or 40 other players online to mess about with. Maybe you should try playing the piano for everyone. SCAD's Playground. SCAD's Playground is a fun mix of VR and normal playstyles as the VR player is tasked with helping the others through an obstacle course. It will take teamwork and planning for everyone to make it to the very end. You can even choose not to help them and just toss them around the playground if you like, as the possibilities are endless in this VR game. VR Islands. VR Islands is pretty open-ended as there's a lot you can do when interacting with the other players in the game. You can play with pool balls, shoot paintball guns, or cook the non-VR players on the stove. It's really whatever you make it as you play pretend in this virtual reality, and it's always better when you are joined by a few friends. VR Hands. VR Hands works best on the Oculus Rift and players love this game because of the intricacy of the hands in regards to the fingers. You can pick up a ping pong paddle and hit the non-VR players off the edge of the map, or you can help them complete the obstacle course. Some choose to simply interact with the VR players as they play a variety of games with one another simply by using their computer-generated hands. Noodle VR. You can either be a VR noodle or choose to become a classic Roblox player. But obviously, VR is the way to go as they have all the power. Not only are they given loose noodly arms, but they can arm themselves with knives or throw the typical Roblox players into jail as it can be combat driven. They are constantly adding new locations for players to explore as it was made for all players to interact with one another, no matter what platform they are on. Project SCP. You can play Project SCP with VR or without VR, but it's a lot of fun to handle the guns and try to escape the facility if you're right there in the action. This is a first-person shooter, but it's not that competitive as you're shooting AI enemies rather than other players. You can choose different classes to aid you in your escape, and a range of different weapons. Opposer VR. Opposer VR is currently in beta and is designed to be played in VR. It's fast-paced, has plenty of unique weapons and map designs, but is still undergoing lots of changes. You can pick up the nuclear pistol if you're lucky enough or bash an enemy player over the head with a crate. It's marketed as a fighting game, so there are lots of different ways to play that aren't just guns. VR World Beta. Cooking, building, generally messing around in VR, VR World is a fun playground where you get to do all sorts of things. It probably has some of the best activities for VR Roblox other than VR Hands of course. The game is currently still in beta and receives upgrades every now and then with new activities and ways to play. Tell us in the comments section your thoughts. That's it for today's video. Stay healthy, stay safe, stay happy. See you in the next video.